I am Ramon Bayan, a brother of Sir Ren Bernardes in the Sacred Heart community, a wedding godson, and a product of his work in bringing people to Christ. Brother Ren was a new faculty when I graduated at SLU Boys High School in 1977, but never was he ever my class or subject teacher. This was my only knowledge of him then. I personally encountered him 15 years later in 1992 when I was led to the Sacred Heart community to fix an aching spiritual life. I saw him leading a prayer meeting of which I was invited to attend, but I, however, literally ran away from. Subsequently, I joined as there was a persistent interior call in me. Since then, Brother Ren was a companion and guide in my spiritual journey. He sipped his last cup of coffee with me and the couple John and Nena Espelita an hour before he was attacked by aneurysm. Only God knew that was our last fellowship. I saw nothing in Brother Ren together with Sister Alma except faithful service to God while raising their children. Our paths would have never crossed if not for his service to God. My ailing life, then filled with worldly interests, was reformatted through God, through Brother Ren. I am not me now without God, if not because of Brother Ren. Brother Ren had been quoting the founder of the community, Paul Aguas, that evangelization is effective during wakes. I then continue speaking, hopefully to extend Brother Ren's evangelization mission while his body is still with us. We are all here out of our love and respect for Brother Ren. If you truly love and respect him, then kindly bring yourself to be evangelized now, or that have your faith be re-intensified. It is a funny way for me to evangelize, not a style that Brother Ren, but I mean it with my heart. Knowing him, he wants everyone to be focused on Christ's goodness, not on him. That's who he was and who he is at this very moment. See Christ in you, not Brother Ren. Brother Ren was a humble man. There was one time he had to make a communication. We had to make a communication. And as signatory, I addressed him as Dr. Ren Bernardes. He changed it to Brother Ren Bernardes. He's a person who lets everybody develop their potentials. He does it. He sees to it that person's gifts are developed for that person's own gain. He brings out the best in the person. I entered the community with big reservations as I only wanted to fix my deformed life with no intention of engaging myself. Brother Ren, however, gave me and Vicky chores that I could not reject in respect of him. While I was still gaining balance in my life in God through him, he let me and my wife lead the waning single and women group of the community, handle the feeding program of the community for malnourished and indigent children, assigned me a cell group to care for, lead a couples ministry, conduct pre-Cana seminars, until he started to let me lead prayer meetings. Those were simultaneous. I was to say, it's foul, Brother Ren, but there was no space to reject his instructions, because rejecting him was rejecting the gains I was personally obtaining to put balance into my life. That was how he shared God to me, filled with responsibilities, but in retrospect, I am grateful. To my brothers and sisters in the community, this death of Brother Ren was never in our thoughts. It left me unprepared, not knowing what is ahead, and leaving the community skeptical. But as the saying goes, life must go on. The mission should go on. This is a sad moment, but God is in the sadness. I re-echo the homily of Father Manny Castro, and I quote, "We priests need prayers. Continue praying for us," referring to the community. Instead of us asking for the priest's blessings and prayers, it was the reverse the way he priestly said it. I saw it as a light of hope. It was a reminder for everybody that the community has a mission to continue. Keep praying, keep fanning the flame, brothers and sisters. To the three sons of Brother Ren, Brian, Kit, and Paolo, thank you so much for allowing the community to breathe with you. I fully knew this is a family matter. I tried very much to listen to your sentiments. I listened to people on what words come out from you, and be directed by what you want, since this is a no-duplicate moment to savor the love and give your love to your Father. I have to stand up, shocked and beaten by the death of your pops, to look at your movements and be by your side, because I knew the community will get into the picture. I did not focus on the Sacred Heart community as an elder in terms of its constitution, but the three of you, not even Sister Alma, for I was confident she understood the community's actions. Your pops is full of love, and his love for the community was only secondary to his love for the three of you and his apostles. The basic teaching of the community is for everyone to prioritize his family, then his work, and next, the community. Kit, when I phoned you that me and Vicky were going to buy the clothes of Brother Ren, also there was restriction in your physical movement because of Sister Alma's condition, you intently said, "You will take care of it." I experienced love that I acknowledge to be your dad, to be for your dad. It touched me like how your father was an instrument in leading me to God. Brian, when we met in the hospital hall, alone after you texted me that he was confirmed to have gone back to God, it was a reconnection with Brother Ren after those 3 days filled with bad suspense. You projected love in your solitude, knowing that life will already be different. I was touched, and I saw a father and son loving each other in a painful scenario. The Monday of that fateful week, he called me for a meeting, just the two of us at the center. After we were done, he walked me out to the door saying, "Agalalwat kayo." Agalalwat kayo, referring to my family and children, because we were talking about my own family and children at that time. His statement touched me deeply. Honestly, it was a soft touch. In retrospect, there were words for me to extend also to all of you, three gentlemen, to take care of yourselves, as he loves you all so much. Lastly, I would like to share this, the homily of Father Julius Panlilio. He was ordained 2020, 2021. January, February, he was assigned in this church. He was given the daily Mass, and he observed an old man, according to him, daily saying the Mass. After the Mass, he would go to the adoration room and see the same old man doing adoration. Father Julius was so touched, he did not know his name, but then there was a chance that Father Marion told him that his name is Ren Bernardes. Father Julius was so touched as a priest. Brother Ren was praying in the adoration room. Father Julius would follow, but then Father Julius would be over, and he would leave still Brother Ren in the adoration room. When he learned about the death of a certain Brother Ren, he has to rush all the way from Lepanto just to say a Mass for this man he met as Brother Ren. His sermon, He was so touched. He's even prayerful than a priest. I'm so shameful to be a priest, looking at him, to be delivering more prayers than me as a priest. I am touched. End of the story. Brothers and sisters, that is Brother Ren. Thank you so much, Brother Ren. Thank you and thank you again. You are now in a better and more powerful space to guide the community, to touch more lives, and to love your children and oppose more. Go now where the angels will take you to your heavenly reward. You carry the work in the vineyard with your boots on. You fought the good fight. We love you, we shall miss you. Please do pray for all of us, brethren.
Kuya Ren, Brother Ren Bernardes is the first layman worldwide, together with a laywoman, Estrella of Cebu, who participated in a world event in Nemi, Rome, Italy, in 1987. The frame picture that you see here was our audience, papal audience with with Pope Saint John Paul II, and the lady beside Kuya Ren is Miss Teresita Nitoreda, a Filipina, our formator. That course was the first biblical pastoral formation worldwide organized by Divine Word missionaries for people who are involved in the biblical apostolate. Our society, the SVD, is founded by Saint Arnold Jansen. His glass picture is there, together with Saint Joseph Renademets. Yung bintana pong malapit kay Saint Therese of the Child Jesus, yung rose window doon, sila po yun. We founded that formation, Dei Verbum, for lay people, religious and bishops, for the study, for the biblical apostolate worldwide. So si Kuya Rene, I met him there for the first time. That frame picture was taken sometime in August 1987 when we went to Castel Gandolfo, the summer residence of the popes. Malapit po sa Nemi where we had the formation. Kuya Rene is a multi-talented person, from the kitchen to the garden, from the classroom to the church, from reading research books to the Holy Bible. Yan si Kuya Rene. Siya rin po ang aking barber. From then onwards, we never parted in the biblical apostolate. Early in the morning, at 2 or 3 o'clock at dawn, I would arrive here in Baguio. We have a retreat house in Sunnyside, the SVD, pero nahihiya akong makadisturbo ng mga guests. So I go to Sacred Heart Community at Military Cut-Off, and I am given a shelter whenever I arrive by Kuya Rene and the Sacred Heart Community. So thank you very much, Sacred Heart Community. And until now, I'm still alive. Siyempre, alam lahat ni Ate Alma ito. Nung maliliit pa, yung magkakapatid, si Brian, si Kit, si Paulo, I knew them as children. Their food and their diet was my food and my diet. We are about to return, Kuya Ren, back to the womb of Mother Earth. Kuya Ren was all over Cordillera. Your community with kamunti kong sabihin, Saint John, Saint Paul Aguas. I think they're all saints. Kayo po ang nagbigay ng retreat sa mga SVDs in the Northern Province. Kasi 3 ang provinces namin. Thank you very much. Kayo rin po ang nest. You are the garden of vocations. One of your members, family member, si Father Arumin, is a fruit of your prayers. May more fruits be born in this Sacred Heart community. Good fathers, good mothers, good families, and good vocations to the religious life or for the diocesan clergy. When we were classmates in 1987 sa Roma, ang classmates ni Kuya Ren ay mga madre, pare, kasama ako doon. Worldwide, meron din kaming obispo. Thank you, Kuya Rene, for allowing me to develop a love for the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Siyempre, pagdating ko doon at doon sa community, nag-a-adoration din ako. Because we have the Pink Sisters. Kapatid po namin yung mga Pink Sisters and the Blue Sisters. One founder po kami, SVD, SSPS Pink Sisters. Your group, if I'm not mistaken, maybe you are the only lay group doing perpetual adoration. So I can imagine the heart of Jesus beating for the love of humankind. That is why, Manang Elma, I declare nga naagasan kan. Dito nga puso, Paulo, Brian, Kit, amin tayo nga sagsaguban iti bagina. I claim the healing of the Sacred Heart. The heart tomb, Brother Paul Aguas and Kuya Ren, and all the members, both living and alive, have served so faithfully. The passion of Kuya Rene is the family. Sa tama yung sharing ni Brother kanina, pamilya. Last November ba yun? Last week of September, I asked Kuya Rene to be the reflector, the reactor to the reflection of Sister Miriam Alejandrino, a Benedictine sister, a biblical scholar. And Kuya Rene, I asked him to make a video footage of his reflection. He gives the history, his life, and the life of the Sacred Heart community. Whoever helped him to produce that, that's a very good document that will allow us to grow in love and passion for the Word of God, for the Sacred Heart. Kung may pitik po ang ating puso, nagbibit po yan because of the Sacred Heart. So, Manong Rene, thank you for allowing me to grow in the love of Jesus, for sheltering me in the community, for the many repairs of my very old Jeep in the mechanic shops. No mabisinak at dakalatta. And whenever I leave, he would always, Father, bye-bye, kunada ka ni marang alma, tunukan ni adamat, imati na jay, dakulap ko. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you, Kuya Rene. Thank you for your love. Bring us closer to the heart of Jesus.
I'm not used to talking up on stage. I think the last time I spoke on top of the stage was when I was in nursery. But it falls on me as the eldest in the family to deliver this message on behalf of my family. So, in behalf of my mom, my siblings, and the rest of my family, we thank you for sharing blessings, your time, concern, grieving the passing of my dad. The loss of a loved one is not an easy burden. To many of us, he was a father, a friend, a brother, a mentor, a teacher, and a role model. May it not be lost on us that this burden is made light only by the grace of the Lord. With this blessing, we move forward into a celebration of my Father's passion, spreading the word of the Lord. I also ask, as we deal with the grief, that even after the burial, I hope that you could visit mom, as I'm sure she would need your support in dealing with the loss of her partner. I think us three brothers can take care of ourselves. I hope so. But the main ask I have is for you to continue communicating with mom to help her along. Anyway, let me close this out. Dad's was a life well led, as evidenced by the folks who came, the folks who were not able to come but messaged, and the support that was shown to us during this time. May Dad's life serve as an inspiration to us all, as a reminder of God's grace and love. To the bishop and the clergy and the Sacred Heart community, friends, family, relatives from here and there, thank you for being with us in this time of mourning. May this kinship be bound with the blessing of the many lives touched by my father. Thank you and God bless.